All right, welcome back, guys. I just wanted to do a quick bonus video and kind of look at all these bonus things that we unlocked from finishing the game up. But yeah, this was for sure a 10 out of 10 game. I was kind of disappointed with how easy the final boss battle with Victor was, and it's just like I kept waiting and waiting for Ada Wong to show up and toss Leon down a rocket launcher and like have it end that way. And it's I am just baffled that Ada wasn't in this game at all. That is just crazy to me. But nevertheless, it was still 10 out of 10 game. I absolutely love this game. I can't wait to play it again. I do know that when I do play it again, I'm going to go through and select the opposite choice there at the end to see if you get like any type of alternate ending. But yeah, we do have 13,000 CP. And I don't even know if we should buy something for this playthrough. What does this say? A technical tracker modded Leon, a bootleg technical tracker will upgrade after purchase. Interesting. I'm going to have to go back through here and really think about what I want to buy before the next playthrough. That right there actually looked like Zeno's gun, yeah. Because we got quite a few CP that we could, like, buy some stuff. FBI attire, RPD. I want to look at some concept art, too. It also really bothered me that Zeno had that goddamn black jacket just hanging over his shoulders for the entire game without it falling off. I just wanted to take a look and see if there's any that I wanted to buy really quick. Chunk. Emily Mutated 1. Yeah, let's buy this one. I want to see what this looks like. Yeah, look at that thing, man. Are you kidding me? Like, good God. It is pretty cool that we got to save Emily at the end, though. She's living a life with grace now. Yeah, those frickin' dogs, man. Yeah, I wanted to see, is there one with Mr. I want to get this one, too. View. I can't believe they brought this guy back, man. That is crazy. I barely survived that boss battle with like a sliver of health left with Leon, man. Barely survived it. Let's go ahead and buy Plant 43 as well. That's pretty cool. Background, too. I know, it's like some of these images, like I want to use as like thumbnails for the next playthrough, you know what I mean? You got the Arc entrance. Let's go ahead and buy that one, too. That is a very cool entrance, man. That giant circle with the little tiny umbrella symbol. I just wanted to take a quick look at this stuff. I might go through and buy some more. But I just wanted to take a quick look and see what they had. Those are the weapons. Yeah, let's buy Sherry here, too. Is there anything... Sherry's got, like, a ring on. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Leon also has a ring on his finger over there. Look at that. I wonder if he's married to Sherry. Wait, what the hell's the age difference there? Because wasn't Leon, like... What, Sherry was, what, 11, 12 in RE2? And Leon was, like, what, 21, 22? I don't know, man. I swear to God, if he's married to Sherry and not married to Ada, I'm gonna lose my mind. Thought her necklace said a name on it, but no, it doesn't. Let's go ahead and get Victor, too. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Enemies, the girl. Yeah, actually, let me look at the girl really quick. Good lord. That's pretty badass. So we got models. Yeah, we have Grace in the Apocalypse. This came with, like, the pre-order bonus. So we could use this as Grace's costume for the next playthrough. Yeah, we got the Lady D bonus, too. That's actually pretty cool. I might actually use this as the next playthrough for Grace. Got Leon jacket, Leon harness. What? Leon's wheels? RPD? The hooded man? Spy Emily mutated. Like, good God, man, look at that thing. Kind of reminds me of the baby from Resident Evil Village, you know, in the Beneviento house. The commander. I think the commander was Hunk. The girl. His zombie staff. That spider's called a Titan Spinner. Let's get the Super Tyrant. Oh, that's cool that they make his heart beat. That's awesome. We gotta get the liquor. Look at that thing, man. Are you joking? That is crazy. Behind the scenes video. What is this?
Sir.
Oh, they're just kind of showing you how they made it.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating.
They asked for Miss Ashcroft, and then they hung up on me. Rude. What the? They asked for Miss Ashcroft.
Oh, that's all this is going to be, is just them kind of doing this.
What the?
They're coming. Grace, we need to go.
Go where? Mom, what's going on?
Hurry.
Wait, who's coming? What's wrong?
Shh. We need to keep our voices down.
This is ridiculous.
Come on.
It's kind of crazy to me how they make this, like, they film it that way and then it comes off as completely different. Okay, yeah, it's just going to be, like, those types of videos. Challenge, yeah, we got through 33 of the 50 challenges in the first playthrough. Complete the main story on at least standard difficulty. Complete the story on insanity difficulty. You get 40,000 CP for that. Use an ink ribbon to save at a typewriter. Parry an enemy attack. Defeat at least 3 enemies with a single Requiem shot. Cut the tongue off a liquor. I didn't even know you could do that. Defeat a chunk as Grace. So you can kill him. Oh, I had no idea. Yeah, so on my next playthrough, Chunk, I'm coming for you, buddy. Make a zombie attack another zombie in the hospital wards. Destroy every raccoon. Oh, I missed 5 of them? I'll be honest, I did a lot better than I thought I did. I think that's pretty good on my first playthrough. I got 20 out of 25. Complete the main story by releasing Elpis within 4 hours. I don't even know how the hell I'm supposed to beat this game in 4 hours, but okay, I'll try. earn 200,000 credits. So yeah, another playthrough will get me to that for sure. Collect 5,000 micro samples of infected blood with the blood collector. That might take more than one other playthrough. View all models. View all concept art. Complete the main story without using herbs or med injectors. Oh my goodness. Complete the main story without Grace using the blood collector. Let the sweet pair hear the voice. The final puzzle. Yeah, I wonder if that has something to do when you examine the shadow ghost's hand under the microscope. It gives you like a code. I have no idea what that code means, though. I wonder if it has something to do with that. Okay, yeah, let's look at Grace's report. The truth behind Raccoon City. Introduction. In 1998, Raccoon City was devastated by a massive outbreak caused by a viral leak from the pharmaceutical giant Umbrella. The United States government responded by launching a missile strike to wipe out the infected and eradicated a blockade to seal off the city. In 2004, following a court trial, the Umbrella Corporation declared bankruptcy. A complete account of the events was never released. However, in October 2026, it was discovered that the city had been used as a hub for the production and trafficking of bioweapons. This report reveals that the established narrative of the Raccoon City incident was falsified and elucidates newly discovered truths surrounding the incident. 1968. To properly understand the truth, we first must go back at the beginning of it all. In 1968, Oswald E. Spencer, James Marcus, and Edward Ashford founded the Umbrella Corporation. Having witnessed the horrors of the Second World War and the dread of the Cold War, Spencer felt a sense of despair at watching the world repeat the same mistakes. He felt it was his duty to bring about a change to humanity. As stated in court records following the Raccoon City incident, his ultimate goal was to bring about the viral evolution of the human race. Thus, he relentlessly pursued virus research through illegal and inhumane means. This fact remains unchanged. 1970s. From the very beginning of Umbrella, the company faced rapid change and intense internal strife, most notably the sharp ideological divide between Spencer and Marcus. According to court records, this conflict was cited as the primary factor leading to the unusual developments which followed. In 1978, James Marcus developed the T-virus, which would go on to become the cause of the subsequent outbreak. 1980s. This is a crucial period for understanding the basis of what caused the incident and the truth behind the entire case. Spencer's influence in ARC's establishment. Spencer used internal politics to have Marcus demoted, absorbing T-virus research into a facility under his own control. From then on, Umbrella began to actively research and develop bioweapons under Spencer's leadership. The underground facility known as ARC, which was discovered during recent events, originally served as the administrative center of Umbrella's research. Several documents outlining Spencer's plan for ARC have also been discovered. Excerpt from Confiscated Records, Long-Term Strategic Review, 1980-0422. ARC-centric integrated research roadmap, concentrated investment into Wesker's plan and the T-virus, establishment of ARC as a central command center, development of Elpis, a memory transfer and forced evolution. This is the first recorded instance of a significant keyword, Elpis. The connections involvement. The following documents regarding Marcus's involvement were also discovered. Excerpt from Confiscated Records, Receipt of Donation, 1986. James Marcus, Sender, F Foundation. 30 million. This document shows a suspicious flow of funds being channeled to Marcus. Past FBI investigations revealed that the source of the funds, the F Foundation, was just one of the puppet organizations of the connections. The F Foundation no longer exists. The Connections is a criminal organization that various government agencies have been sounding the alarm against for years. This illicit group is at the heart of all this. Evidence suggests that the Connections sought involvement with Umbrella's central operations. Additional documents belonging to the protege of Marcus, Brandon Bailey, have been uncovered. Yeah, there's Mother Miranda right there. Excerpt from the Confiscated Records, Telegraph Log, 1988. Brandon Bailey, recipient F Foundation. Preparations are complete. I think it's time they made contact with me directly, don't you? I await a response. This indicates that Bailey took over correspondence with the Connections, succeeding Marcus. Bailey was rumored to be the founder of the Connections, but he may have only been a small cog in the larger machine. We now believe the Connections has had deep roots in the criminal underworld since before the 1980s. Much about the Connections remains unknown. Spencer's Purge. In order for Spencer to obtain complete control over Umbrella, he used force to deal with any internal opposition and influential adversaries. A list of these individuals, seemingly prepared by an associate of Spencer's, was recently discovered. Excerpt from Confiscated Records Reevaluation List. Following the CEO's reevaluation protocol, measures will be taken against these individuals. Cheryl Moore, Michael Kramer, James Marcus, omitted. 1990s. During this period, Umbrella continued to grow and expand through ties with the government. The organization became so large that Spencer could no longer fully control it. Numerous accidents plagued Umbrella facilities around the world as a result of poor management. Furthermore, information was being leaked to rival organizations and the Connections due to moles who had infiltrated the company. Yet, despite the circumstances, Spencer was able to thoroughly protect and complete his research at ARC, the research Elpis. While most records regarding Elpis were lost with the destruction of ARC, a precious few remain. Excerpt from Confiscated Records, Spencer Message 199, Data Missing. Tricell, HCF, the Family, and Umbrella. Elpis shall bring it all to an end. Data corrupted. The only information leaked about Elpis was that it had the potential to upset the military balance of the entire world. However, a strictly managed password, known only to Spencer, was needed to access it. What is Elpis? Elpis is a powerful antiviral drug. However, this was unknown to those who sought it. The Connections and other black market groups mistakenly thought it to be a powerful bioweapon with the potential to control human minds. This confusion likely stemmed from the fierce competition surrounding bioweapon development. It was common knowledge that Spencer, the developer of Elpis, aimed for the evolution and control of humanity through viral technology. Completion of Elpis. Based on data taken from the confiscated records and changes in Spencer's behavior, we believe Elpis was completed around the mid-1990s. After this period, the records show a marked decrease in the number of public statements from Spencer. A similar decrease in activity was also observed at the Raccoon City orphanage. Disturbingly, it was suspected that the children at the orphanage had been long used for Umbrella experimentation. While Spencer frequently visited the orphanage, records indicate he stopped in the 1990s. Furthermore, the orphanage was under the research jurisdiction of William Birkin in the late 90s. Birkin turned against Spencer, ultimately leading to the leak of the T-virus. 1998, the Raccoon City incident. The T-virus leaked from the Umbrella research facility in Raccoon City, causing an unprecedented outbreak. In response, the government decided to launch a missile strike on the city. under the pretense of containing the spread. However, this is where we have been misled. The missile strike was not launched to prevent the spread of infection. A plan was formed to disrupt the relationship between the government and Umbrella and shift the blame for illegal activities onto Spencer. Found records indicate that the Connections lobbied for the missile strike. Excerpts from the confiscated records access log first assembly minutes. ARC has been secured. Commence the missile strike. The blame will fall solely on Spencer. With this, Umbrella will be dismantled and will seize their assets. Their goal was the acquisition of Umbrella assets, particularly the thing they believed would disrupt the world's military balance, Elpis. Due to Bailey's involvement, the Connections were aware of Umbrella's inner workings prior to the Raccoon City incident. This set them up to swiftly secure ARC before instructing the government to carry out the missile strike. After the Raccoon City incident, the Umbrella trials. As is well known, trials were held after the events of Raccoon City incident. Testimony from Raccoon City survivors, along with evidence submitted by the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium, demonstrated the scope of Umbrella's nefarious activities. Evidence against Spencer was presented at the trials by his subordinate, Albert Wesker. It is now evident that Wesker was linked to Tricell, which in turn had strong ties to the Connections. Therefore, it is highly likely there was pressure from the government and the Connections during the trials. In 2004, following the outcome of the trials, Umbrella was forced into bankruptcy. Just as the Connections and the government intended, Oswald E. Spencer was held accountable as CEO, and he disappeared from the public eye. Acquisition of ARC. The Connections and the government seized ARC during the Raccoon City incident. Thereafter, ARC served as a base for their research, development, and distribution of bioweapons. Documents believed to be transaction lists also have been seized. These lists Umbrella's competitors, along with organizations that were previously found guilty of illegal activity. Unfortunately, most evidence was lost with the collapse of ARC. Recovery efforts continue, but success is unlikely. Proliferation of bioterrorism. Following the Raccoon City incident, weaponized viruses developed by Umbrella were leaked. Subsequently, instances of bioterrorism utilizing this technology spread around the globe. In 2013, President Adam Benford was assassinated in a bioterrorist attack. Intelligence agencies report that the president wished to reveal the full truth of the Raccoon City incident. It is possible that President Benford was privy to the facts revealed in this report. Spencer's final years. Remaining records about Spencer after the dissolution of Umbrella are scarce, but a new source of information has recently come to light. An interview conducted by Alessa Ashcroft. Despite being responsible for countless atrocities, Spencer showed some signs of remorse in this interview. Having lost everything, he sought atonement. While Elpis is a powerful instrument that can render viral weapons inert, it also has the potential as a pancreas to be used for good. It's possible that Spencer's true motivations behind Elpis were peace and redemption. While he remained obsessed with the evolution of humanity through his later years, most testimonies describe him as nothing but a senile old man. Spencer died in 2006 at his secluded estate. His true intentions behind developing Elpis will forever remain unknown. Yeah, because Albert Wesker, killed him. And, where was that? Resident Evil 5, DLC, is where we saw that. Conclusion. As we can see from the records, the Umbrella Corporation's liquidation was intentionally orchestrated by the Connections and the U.S. government. Furthermore, they were involved in the illegal development and trafficking of bioweapons in Raccoon City. The extent to which past and present governments were involved requires further investigation. Much about the Connections remains shrouded in mystery, and most records of their involvement were destroyed alongside ARC. Countless lives have been lost. As government officials, we have a duty to pursue the truth. If anything, finding it will finally offer some closure to everyone who fell victim to these heinous actions. FBI intelligence analyst Grace Ashcroft. So that's pretty cool. Get a lot of backstory there. What are the bonus settings? Oh, we can change, like, the looks of everything here. You can play in black and white. Raccoon City Classic. So for our next playthrough, he could have the jacket, he could be Film Noir, Apocalypse, or RE4. Grace can just have the jacket, Film Noir, Apocalypse, or Lady D here. Yeah, we're going to go with Lady D for sure for her next one. I don't know what Leon should have. I mean, I guess we'll go with... We could go with RE4. Yeah, we could do RE4. Let's go with Film Noir for the gun. Film Noir for Grace's gun. Oh, so that's got a tactical light on it. Nice. Yeah, let's do that. Screen filter. Should we do Apocalypse? That's kind of... I guess we'll just not have one. And I kind of like the new music, honestly. I'm going to keep that as is. What else could we do here? We could buy some more concept art. Let's get Xeno. So I thought for sure when I was playing this that this was Albert Wesker, but no, it's not. And then I thought that maybe... At first I thought Wesker was back, but then I'm like, okay, well, he can't be back. But then after reading that document about, like, the memory transfer, I thought that maybe they transferred Albert's memory into this new vessel. But no, I guess this guy was just another lab-grown project. Before we buy any more concept art, let's see what we can buy for weapons here. Because, yeah, I don't want to spend too much and then not be able to buy this stuff. A manual that allows you to permanently increase the capacity of the blood collector by 50. Oh, that actually is nice. That, yeah, let's get that. Infinite Ribbon Grace. Oh, that's like for free. Yeah, let's get that. Oh, wait, no, we can't buy it. Completion the main story by releasing Elpis within 4... Oh, my goodness. Wait, yeah, what was this thing here? The tactical tracker will upgrade after purchase. A bootleg tactical tracker, the system has been modified to offer more credits per kill. Hell yeah. Let's get that. Advanced tuning. We can't get that yet. Increases firepower. That infinite ammo for all the guns would be crazy to have, but we can't get that yet. Oh, right here, a map of Raccoon City that marks the locations of certain adorable rascal. Then we could get them all. Yeah, let's get that. We could get Grace's FBI attire. Yeah, let's go ahead and get these ones too. Because maybe we'll swap to Leon's, like, old RPD for the next playthrough, actually. Freya's Needle. That's 4,000 CP. So this is a knife that will never break. The Matilda. 3-round bursts. It's only 500. Let's go ahead and get that. A large revolver. Let's go ahead and get that as well, I think. Wait, what is this? The clatter? Uses machine gun ammo. I would kind of want to get Grace something, and then I also want to get Leon something. So maybe I should get this with Grace, and then get this with Leon. Let's get this for Leon. And then do we want to get this, or I think we should probably get this with Grace. Yeah, let's get that for Grace. And then we have 1,400 left, so let's buy some, let's just start at the top here with some concept art. Let's get that. I'm going to view everything as I buy it here. I actually like Grace as a character, so we'll just go right down the list here. It's the Wrenwood Hotel, Elbridge. That's a cool background there. I like that. That's playing as Leon for the first time. That's a cool background, the entrance to the care center. I don't know how you're supposed to beat this game in under 4 hours, man. A child named Emily. Blisterhead. That was my first death, was due to one of these guys. You got Chunk. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I dispose of him in the next playthrough. The Blisterborn? Oh, that's the big dude. Raccoon City. Yeah, there's the crows up there in the corner. Yeah, that frickin' spider, man. Alright, that was the last item we could buy. Alright. So we got 25 out of the 56. Got all characters, 7 out of 10 enemies, 12 out of 40 of the others. Okay, that's pretty good. What was the special oh, yeah, that was that thing. Yeah, so we got a lot of stuff for the next run. We got some weapons, some new weapons, we got some upgrades. Yeah, so I think we're going to be pretty good to go through this with a higher difficulty for the next playthrough. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this bonus video of just kind of going through this bonus content here. Oh, I know one thing I did want to change. I wanted to change Leon's... We're going to play with the RPD costume for him for the next playthrough. Like the original. And then Grace also got an FBI. But we're going to stick with the Lady D costume with her. So that'll be fun. But yeah, that was cool, man. We got to read like Grace's 60-page report about like the whole umbrella thing and the connections and some background about Spencer. We got some concept art. We got some models. We're loaded up for the next playthrough, man. I can't wait to play this again. So it took us, what, 14 hours to get through the first one. So we're going to go with a higher difficulty on the next one. And then we're gonna slowly work our way up to insanity mode, man. We got to get through the classic standard difficulty after this one. But yeah, man, that's it. This is, if you haven't played this game, play it, man. 10 out of 10. It's worth the money. Totally is worth the money, man. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, conspirators, stay charming. And yeah, when we come back, we're going to jump right in and start playing this game all over again, man. So I'll see you guys soon.